I just need to get something out of the way. So this is a 9-month anniversary for me. And that's 9 months of being alive since I kind of got into an accident. So to be celebrating and being here is kind of ironic and kind of all surreal to me. So when I say I'm thankful to be alive, I mean that. And when I say I'm incredibly grateful to actually see you all and be physically standing here, I mean that in a literal way. And I'm sure there's other people in this room that can relate to that. I just hope none of you have to. So thanks. I don't want to be the downer in the room, but it's just different for me to be around a lot of people as I go through this new journey I'm on, the continuous journey of life. Okay, Gravel Cycling Hall of Fame. Something else. I'm grateful for this too, but I'm kind of blown away as well. So everything in my cycling life has come from being genuine and organically grown from the pure love enjoying a life on bicycles. I'm not sure what I did differently to be here, but I'm here. And maybe the best part of gravel is just being yourself. My introduction to gravel riding and racing stems from my passion for bike pack racing. In 2006, I started riding Forest Service roads as I was preparing to do the now Tour Divide, arguably the longest gravel race in the world, 2,800 miles. I did that 2 times before actually doing my first day gravel race. That was the Trans-Iowa V6 in 2010. It was over 300 miles, so it was right up our alley. By our, I mean my wife. Tracy and I showed up with a tandem. From the moment we walked into the meetup registration meeting, the vibe was different from all the other organized events I'd been to. That meetup was MEAT, by the way. We were at a steakhouse, and yeah, we ate meat at this meeting. But all the participants were friendly. The vets were telling me what B roads were, sharing stories from the past. There was talk about cue sheets, not sharing a GPS track, the weather, and of course, nerding out on equipment has always been a constant. Back then, it was about which touring tires you were going to use. We were quickly starting to make new friends. I love riding in competition, but those are all aspects of an event I really enjoy. The race started, and we rode in the pouring rain while pushing our bikes through mud all day into the night. Sound familiar? It was honestly just another adventure ride for us. It was a really neat and interesting experience, despite Guitar Ted, the organizer, stopping the race early that year. As an adventurer, Tracy and I literally just got back from the Iditarod Trail in Alaska, where we were fully jaded by any weather. We didn't quite understand why we were being stopped. I mean, it was only torrential rainfall, flooding roads. No big deal. In hindsight, maybe it made sense, but I'm still not sure. Ted, can we talk about this later? But in the end, we ended up hanging out at the barn, and we made some lifelong friends that I still keep in touch with today. After a handful more bikepacking events, and 3 years later, in 2013, I revisited this gravel thing by coming to Emporia for the DK200. Arriving here with hundreds of other like-minded folks made its impression on me. Again, just like Trans Iowa, I was meeting new folks and making friends immediately, but not just with the participants, but with the business owners, locals, and the organizers. I thought that was pretty neat and very welcoming. While riding, I can remember pretty quickly realizing that there was a skill set needed to ride these roads, and I liked it. Despite flatting early and riding into the wind all day by myself, if you were here, you know that as the windy year, I rolled under the banner as the second finisher. Dan still doesn't give me the time of day, but after chasing and passing riders, I really had no idea where I was at, and honestly, it didn't really matter. At the finish, I was like, wow, that was a really hard and fun day on the bike. In short, gravel racing was a means to train for bike pack racing for me, but I got hooked by the community after that first visit to Emporia and continued to put Emporia on my schedule along with many other gravel events through the years. What I really enjoy about gravel events is the camaraderie and this feeling of family. They say you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family. In the case of gravel, you inherently end up with both. I say all the following in gist because I know from my own personal experience, there are plenty of dysfunctional families, but in general, family members want to support each other. No? Think so? Lift one another up when things are hard, push each other to be their best, allow each other to be who they are competitive with each other, and just hang out, laugh, smile, share stories, cry, and sometimes family even have growing pains. This all sounds like gravel to me. But at the end of the day, we're all here because we love the feeling and comfort that a family brings to us. Gravel riding and racing has given me lots of opportunities as an individual. It has helped me grow as an athlete, a teacher, an innovator, a mentor, and in general has just brought a lot of good in me. Gravel has also given me the opportunity to go to new places, but I would have never have thought I'd be going to the Midwest so much to ride bikes. It gave me the opportunity to inspire, influence, help develop, test new products. Coming mainly from adventure racing and bike packing, gravel gave me a bigger space to share the things I've learned through those disciplines and challenged me to learn more. It's humbled me, but also taught me my strengths. Gravel has also inspired me to host my own events. I've been hosting Fat Pursuit as a well-respected winter ultra fat bike race for many years, a grassroots gravel reunion event. And this year I'm excited to launch and have created a real community event that is literally blocks from my house over the 4th of July weekend called the Teton Valley Backyard Rally. Ever been to the Tetons? I invite you. With all that said, with sincerity, I say thank you. Thank you to the people that voted and nominated me into this G-Choff. Did I get that right? Okay. Thank you to all my friends that keep me showing up. Thank you to the industry. Thank you to the communities that open up for us. And thank you to my gravel family. Ride forward.